Hey there, movie maniacs. My name is Chris. I just got done watching Smile, the new horror thriller starring Sosie Bacon, a therapist who discovers that a malevolent entity is tormenting her after one of her newer patients dies from suicide. That's all I'm going to say without giving any spoilers. This will be a spoiler-free review. Now, when I first saw the trailer for this movie, Smile, um, my immediate thoughts were like this is going to be another generic, run-of-the-mill PG-13 horror movie, much like Truth or Dare or Countdown. Um, now I know there were some pretty good PG-13 horror movies, like Happy Death Day to You, Happy Death Day, and Drive Me to Hell. All three of them are very effective horror films with a PG-13 rating. It's all about the right execution. Uh, and then a few weeks ago, the first reviews came out for Smile, and I was utterly surprised. I was like, "Holy crap, this is getting a pretty good critical reaction." And so, all right, this might actually be a pretty good movie. So now, finally having seen it, I have to say that I walked out pretty satisfied. I literally walked out with a grin on my face. But yeah, this is an effective surprise and really scary movie. I actually walked out with getting the chills after what I just witnessed. Um, First off, let's start off on the. I have a few nitpicks on it, but they're kind of small stuff. It doesn't take away from how good it is. Uh, positives. Number one, great cast. Sosie Bacon. I had never heard of her. I've never seen her in anything else. This is the first thing that I've seen her in. She's terrific. I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize until about a week or so ago that she is Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick's daughter. So I thought that was kind of cool. Well, she definitely inherited the talent because she's really good. She's very convincing as a woman who is terrified of her life and is fighting to survive. Um, Kyle Gallner, he plays a cop. Um, he's really good as well. He's best known for his small cameo in the latest Scream movie, as well as in Jennifer's Body and the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Kal Penn, he's also in this. He's really good. He plays her boss. Um, this was a good movie to show off his more serious talents. Kal Penn is best known for his portrayal as Kumar in the Harold and Kumar franchise. This is kind of a really good turn for him. I know he's done some dramatic roles in the past, but I think this is one that kind of stands out to me. But yeah, great cast. Number two, incredible visuals. The imagery in this movie is just creepy. There's a very ominous atmosphere to it, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. There's some really good, solid gore effects in this. Three, scares. There's a lot of jump scares in it. Probably more than there should be, and that kind of leans towards into my little negatives, my nitpicks. But there are a couple of solid jump scares in this that are highly effective. It got me. Also, there's dream sequences. I know that most people will think of dream sequences as being kind of annoying and unnecessary. But no, they work if they're done right. And this dream sequence is very effective as well. It is out of this world, batshit crazy. Yeah. But now let's get into my nitpicks. Only a couple things. One, it is a bit too long. I think it runs at an hour and 55 minutes, which I think is kind of unnecessary. It probably should have went to like an hour and 37 maybe a little over an hour and a half, maybe, but not almost 2 hours. But because it kind of dragged a little bit in the beginning, but once it got its footing, you know, it really got me hooked, and I was really engaged in it. And yeah, I just it got my attention. Let's just say, it's yeah. And number two, the jump scares. There might be a way too many of them. It gets kind of annoying, but given the fact that there's two really good ones, as far as I can remember, yeah, it'll keep you on the edge of your seat, like I said, and it'll keep your attention. Um, yeah, and this also, and one more thing I want to say about it. This really is there is a little bit of freshness into it, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. But it does borrow a little bit from like The Ring. It follows. I would even go as far as to say a little bit from Final Destination 5 in particular, and then also Drag Me to Hell, um, which was a PG-13 movie I mentioned, but I think the way it ends kind of goes that way. Um, but yeah, this is a very solid, surprisingly scary movie. Um, I highly recommend going to the theater to see it. If you haven't seen it yet, I would head out there now and go see it. But yeah, I'm gonna give this movie 3 out of 4 stars for the great performances, the great visuals and the imagery, the ominous atmosphere, and some solid scares. Um, but yeah, that's it for my review for Smile. Um, once again, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos, and also I just want to mention that last video that I put up early this morning about the Grinch. I have gotten a shit ton of views on it, and I'm just eternally grateful to all of you guys who have been watching my videos, and you're really helping me out. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Please, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. What'd you think of this movie? If you've seen it yet, what'd you think of Smile? Tell your friends, tell your family to check out my videos, to get them to like and subscribe. That would be a tremendous help for me. But anyway, thanks once again. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great Saturday night, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to keep a lookout next Friday for my Halloween Ends review, and probably later next weekend, my Halloween movie ranking. 10 of my favorite Halloween films in the Halloween franchise. But have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one.